Plant a seed and let it grow, let it grow, let it grow, yeah. Plant a seed and let it grow, let it grow, let it grow, yeah. Yo, this is the Kinglock and you're watching Big Stone Television. Do not touch that dial. So let it grow, let it grow. Plant that seed. Let it grow. If there's some things you wanna do,
go ahead and do it.
Don't let it die inside of you.
Go ahead and start it.
Get your plan and make a start. And I know Jah will guide your path. So just listen what I'm saying now. Plant a seed and let it grow.
Let it grow, let it grow, yeah.
Plant a seed and let it grow.
Let it grow, let it grow, yeah.
Plant a seed and let it grow.
Let it grow, let it grow, let it grow.
Plant a seed and let it grow. Let it grow, let it grow.
Pleasant good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to Big Stone Television. Today's a very beautiful day because we have an aspiring artist, an artist that needs to be broadcasted to the four corners of the earth. Who do we have sitting to my left? Gareth Kinglock. But his artist moniker is Kinglock. Kinglock is an artist that was born in Montego Bay and went to school in Anchovy and other areas of Montego Bay. We're going to dig deep into the artist and just find out a little bit more about the man, his mission, and his music. Kinglock, welcome to Big Stone Television.
Thank you, sir. Pleasure, pleasure.
Kinglock,
Yes, sir.
tell us a little bit about Montego Bay because
Well-
Montego Bay is my neck of the wood. I wasn't born there, but
Right.
I actually went to school there and
Right.
know a little bit about the city. Tell us a little bit.
Well, for me, I grew up in Montego Bay. I lived there for like 14 years. Went to Catherine Hall, and then because of the distance from where I was living at Makati Street, my mom transferred me to Cornell Avenue, and then from there, I went to Anchovy Secondary, but I lived in the Tucker Irwin area of Montego Bay during that period of time. Enjoy walking around Montego Bay. It was a pleasant, as a young youth, pleasant place to be at the time,
And we do hope that with you as an inspiration coming from out of Montego Bay, will
Yes.
help to bring that beautiful city back to what it used to be, the glamour days of Montego Bay.
Right.
Music.
Yes.
Tell us how you really got into music after you finished school.
Well, first, my mom was a part of the church choir.
Oh, really?
So because of that, no, we used to sit. I used to be a youth sitting by the bedside while she rehearsing the hymn. Sunday, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So she used to sing, like a little song like, "There's a roof up above me, a good place to sleep. You gave me a love, Lord, in a fine family. Thank you, Lord, for your blessings on me." Them type of song there,
Man, oh man, oh man. Ladies and gentlemen, you see what his mother has taught into him at an early age. And I know further on into his career, we're going to even be hearing more sweeter sound coming from Kinglock. You have a beautiful voice, man.
Thank you.
The music bug really hit you and hit you
yeah.
and
It's a blessing.
now as inoculate you with a great, great singing voice.
Thank you.
Who you aspire to be other than mom, because mom was your first teacher?
Right. Well, let me tell you something. One day, my father was coming from Montego Bay, and we was driving through Black River, and there was a show going on in Black River, and my father pull up outside the show. We never go inside, but me hear Reggae Isaac on stage singing, and me I tell her the man have a voice, Big Stone.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? I love music, and the live sound of me I hear inspire me to sing
Wow. So you got your inspiration from the Cool Ruler.
The Cool Ruler. You know what I mean? You know.
Well, I can tell you this, Gregory Isaac has been an inspiration for a lot of other artists. And for him to be your inspiration, you're in a good school. Wow, Gregory Isaac is one of my all-time favorite singers. And it is an artist that has traveled and toured the four corners of the world and have done great things with his career.
Right.
So you coming from that stable, that is also a great thing for you. So what was your first presentation to a public audience?
Well, when I was going to Cornell Avenue, we got selected. I went down to, they were looking for people to sing in the school choir.
Okay.
So I went down, auditioned, and they selected me to be a part of the choir for the festival, Jamaica 25. So we rehearsed and we sung at churches and, you know, we went on the bus and we went to Kingston. We performed at Holy Childhood. It was recorded on television. I've never actually seen the video, but when the festival thing is going on, me I walk through town and people is like, yo, me see you on TV. So I say, I mean, never see myself. But sit down and watch TV all day and try catch myself, but never got a chance to see it. But that was the first time I really got exposed to the public singing music.
How did that make you feel to be
Feel like
recognized for something that you enjoy doing?
Yeah, you feel like a star. Walk through town, people are pointing that talk about you.
I'm so happy for that, and I want to big up your mom. What's your mother's name?
Gwendolyn Drummer.
Gwendolyn Drummer. And your dad?
Cleveland Kinglock.
Cleveland Kinglock.
Yeah, good singer too.
He's a good singer.
Yeah, man, me hear him sing.
So his mama and papa is the combination that brought the Kinglock.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So then you did that stint on one of those television stations, and you start feeling more confident.
Yes.
What was your next move?
Well,
then?
the next move was, you know, I practiced more. You know, in the house, I used to grab a broomstick because, you know, we used to get a certain part of the Grammy Awards on TV.
Right.
So you used to, what you see is where you try to emulate. You know what I mean? Whether it's a Michael Jackson or a Smokey Robinson or, you know, someone along that line.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's how you really build up your craft a little bit.
So you start to practice a lot more and so
Right.
on. How did you actually got involved with recording now?
Okay, well, when I migrated to the States.
Okay, tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so when I got to the States, I went through high school there. I went through talent shows and stuff like that.
How old were you at the time?
I was about 14 years old.
Oh, you was 14 years old?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you know, I met a gentleman who liked my voice and was trying to put a little young singing group together.
Okay.
And he would book us studio time. We would go there. Nothing really happened outside of that, but that was my first experience of recording songs.
Okay.
So when I finally got out of high school, I wanted to pursue music.
Okay.
So what I did, my little job, I found a studio, the same studio, and I would pay my little money, and the gentleman would build tracks for me and stuff like that. And you know, you start recording music. You know.
All right. What was your first production?
The first production that I did was a song, but it was a song that I did a little DJ part to the song because
so
I'm
you can DJ to bring
No, I can't really DJ, but because me is a Jamaican, them say, well, we'll show you, we can do your little part to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was called Love Whip, was the
Okay.
name of the song. You got
Okay.
me love whip with your honey dip. You got me love whip, love whip, love whip. And my part was like, this is sweet body suction, but go do a little
Yeah. And it worked. And
it worked. So that's where that, you know, got my first experience of recording, being in the studio and, you know, put on a headset for your first time and talking on the mic and all that.
What was the experience like now, you know, singing in the bathroom back home in Jamaica,
Yes.
singing for mommy and daddy, or singing in a church choir?
Yeah.
Now you're in a recording studio now.
Yeah, man.
What was going through your mind at that particular time?
You feel so good because this is this is something that you want to do.
Okay.
You're passionate about it.
Okay.
So no, I'm actually doing it. You know, can you imagine the joy driving home and the man give you a CD you put in your car and you listen to yourself?
Wow.
You
What
listen
was
to
your
yourself.
first time actually listening to yourself after you record yourself? and it's playing back now in the big speakers, and you can say, well, that is Kinglock.
Yeah, well, we used to have, my uncle had a little, not a little, a big little sound system.
Mhm. A big little sound
Big little sound system.
Okay.
So when he put on a CD of mine and you play it, you hear you know what I mean? It wasn't perfection.
Yeah, but you could hear.
But you could hear yourself
You could hear
coming
yourself.
through the speaker and say, well, me have something,
Okay.
you know?
Well, you did your first recording now in America.
Yeah.
What happened after that? Did you start getting stint? Did you get airplay, radio play, etc., etc.?
No, because that was very difficult to do.
Okay, to break out in
to
there.
break out, yeah. It's not as easy as people may see or bring it to. It has to be top quality for people to really say, you know what, play this on the radio. And it's very difficult at that time to get any. You have to know somebody.
Of course, even now you still do.
You still have to know somebody to get somebody to play something for you.
So what kept pushing you? Because you had your pitfalls and you know you have your obstacles and so on.
Right.
What kept pushing you to say, well, hey, I want more from this. I just want to continue and go and go and go.
I wanted to get better, right? And I just enjoy. I had a songbook like everyone who. Nobody's writing songs for me, so
Okay.
I have to write songs for myself.
Yourself.
So you have to get your little book and you learn to write, and you say, well, what does sound like? You know what I mean? You
Okay.
ask people what it sound like, and you just keep on building up and getting better. And a very important thing, my wife actually sent me to a music teacher to teach me how to sing
On key and chords and so on.
correction that was needed. So
Wow.
those recordings what I did originally, me can't even listen to them today.
Because they're off key, some of them
Yes.
time in the right and so
Time
on.
in the right. You see what I'm saying?
What is the name of your wife?
Her name is Hope Kinglock.
Hope, you gave him hope. And I must add, ladies and gentlemen, that to have a supportive family, a mom, a dad, and now a wife that is actually supporting you and supporting your career, you can only get better and you can
Yes.
only grow.
Appreciate her a lot.
Your first performance, now you did the bathroom thing, bam, 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 you're in the studio, you know the hard work, sing the harmonies and so on. Kinglock
Right.
on stage.
Kinglock on stage, funny, Carlos Daly and his
Okay.
wife, my wife reached out to them because they have festivals throughout the summer.
Okay,
So my wife reached out to Miss Daly and I went for an audition. And
okay.
then when I went for the audition, I sang for them and they gave me an opportunity to perform on their festivals.
What's the name of the festival?
They have a bunch of festivals. They got the Taste of Jamaica.
Okay.
They got Jamaica Day. They rename a couple different names based on what's going on. They have wine festivals, so on and so
Wow,
forth.
wow.
Yeah. So,
So
that,
your estimation of the crowd was like how much people? How much people was there?
I'm gonna say it's probably about 5,000 people there.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot of
Wow.
people. 'Cause people are in different sections of the
and so
park.
on. Maybe it could be more. Maybe it could be more.
Right, right,
So Kinglock, here you are now, a little boy from Montego Bay,
right.
into the United States of America, did some stint in the studio, you got your support from your wife,
Right.
and here is this massive festival
Right.
with over 5,000 people.
Right.
Were you a little bit nervous at the time?
Of course, man, my belly a bubble. Afraid to go up on stage. What you mean, man?
What was the first song you belted out and start gaining your confidence?
Well, there was a song that I did called "Great Is My Lord." You know
Wow.
what I mean? And that was what I opened with. You know what I mean?
Give me a little piece of it,
Says,
man.
"Great is my Lord, Jehovah. Great is my Lord, Jehovah. Oh, great is my Lord, Jehovah. Great is my Lord, Jehovah. He's inviting you into his sanctuary. Come as you are, because he don't care whether you're rich or poor. He promised that he'll be there to change your life, For that I'm sure.
How about you not get them no more because these people can be a little bit greedy out there. If you want to hear more Kinglock and the sound that he's producing, we're gonna get to how you're gonna get his CDs, his musical platform, his contact and everything. That sounds good.
Thank you, sir.
So you won over the confidence of the crowd,
Right.
and that gave you the confidence now to start performing.
Right.
What was the acceptance like after you finished?
I mean, I'm new, so I'm nervous and everything. But you know, you have people where you see people are put up their man and gear
Yeah.
forward, and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
it make you feel good. Say, oh, I do my thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well,
but the big judge was my wife when I get off stage.
Yeah, tell us what Hope had to say.
Yeah, she was like, your performance was great. You know what I
Wow.
mean? So that made me feel good.
Of course, because
You know?
Hope is like your number one fan, and Hope again, I want to thank you for supporting your husband because most couples, when a husband or whether it's a wife or the husband and they're into a career, most of them never generally participate and give support, you know, wholeheartedly. But you did, and I know you support her too in her
Absolutely.
endeavors,
Yeah.
and that's what make a great couple. So you're an inspiration not just musically, but in the household, in keeping the household together, and in keeping the family together. That is important. So you mash up the fest now.
Right.
Confidence, boom. Hope don't say a stop. What happened to you next?
Well, you know, there's other festivals that come along.
Okay.
And you keep on jumping on those, you know what I mean?
Mhm,
One of my favorite festival was they had a Caribbean fest on like the National Mall in DC.
Okay.
And we got to do that. And
So hold on there. What you say? This little country boy from Montego Bay,
Right.
we go anchovy. Yeah, Washington DC.
Yeah, man, we get a chance.
Boy, the thing turn up, it turn up, it turn up, it turn up.
Yeah, man. You know,
Washington DC.
Washington DC. So that was a great. It was stepping stone, you
Yes,
know,
yes.
for confidence and so on and so forth. The funny thing about it is, they had a beer garden, wine beer garden, and there was people there, yeah, that know me, and was shocked that I actually sang. You know what I mean? So
really?
so when I cut off stage, one gentleman named Delroy walk out. I said, man, I didn't know you can sing.
So him give you some approval again.
Yes, you know what I
Great,
mean? Yeah,
great,
man.
great,
So
great.
you know, keep on pushing on.
So after you did all those stage and those festivals, I know you went back into the studio.
Yes.
Did you do an album?
No, I didn't do an album. I started putting out singles, and
Tell us some of the name of your singles.
I have a single called Plant a Seed. There's a video for it as well.
Okay.
Beautiful video that was done here in Jamaica.
Okay.
Some of it was done in Westmoreland. Some was done in Treasure Beach, St. Elizabeth.
Okay.
And we also went to Portland
Okay.
and did some stuff there at Frenchman Cove.
Yeah.
Beautiful, you know, I love to show off my country.
Oh my God, but Jamaica is the most beautiful place on the planet
Yeah,
Earth.
yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you, Plant a Seed. I saw the video. The quality is on par to none. The music itself is exactly what I like as a senior citizen. You know, I'm not into them bunting and this and people are dead and so on and so forth. So I want you to go out and support this brother, you know. Go on YouTube and like the video, share the video, make a comment because, you know, that is very, 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 very important in an artist's rise. I mean, he's trading with a
Right.
superstar. We have to
Yes,
tell you.
sir. Yes,
Abidjan.
sir. Abidjan.
Tell us your acquaintance with a legend.
Abidjan did a show on one of those same festivals.
You're kidding me?
Yes, and that's how I met Abidjan.
What?
Yeah, man.
Tell us a little what Abidjan is like because Abidjan is a real down-to-earth Jamaican.
He's my brethren.
I know it's your brethren, but when I go ask you thing about Abidjan, I'm not escape. Big up Abidjan anywhere you're there.
Yeah.
Abidjan is one of my all-time favorite artists. His big song, Revelation, was done many, over 20-something years ago, and that song is as relevant today as it was written over 20 years ago. So Abidjan, big up yourself in general.
Color is not the problem. It is the heart and mind of men. Oh, this will be revelation. Boom, Aja. You don't know so the Rootsman Abidjan representing for Big Stone Television. Do not touch that dial. Rootsman Abidjan.
Oh, it will be a revelation.
Boop, boop, boop.
So Abidjan,
Mm.
on a major stage show, because I never get an opportunity. I seen him on YouTube all over, performing all over the world and so on. But I never get a chance to be in the presence
Yes.
of a festival and watch one of our own.
Yeah.
Times I've been here to man too, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man, I say, man, what was it like to watch Abidjan?
Abidjan full of energy.
Yeah.
Draw the crowd. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is me tell him say I'm going to show me how to fire up like that on stage.
Can you play an instrument?
No, I don't play.
You have to learn to play.
Not to learn.
Abidjan, big guitar player.
I saw them I'm now run some tune there.
Oh,
Man,
man, talk about, man.
I walk down the road and I sing, man.
Yeah, man, Abidjan, big guitar player, man. You have to learn.
So the thing say me and the man go slow and write a song or something like that. Man grab him guitar and say we are walk down the road.
And just music
And
starts
me,
flying.
man, I middle of the road, car blue and everything, me and my walk down the road and I sing.
Well, that's Abidjan for you know. Abidjan is one of the artists who is very successful in his career, but he tends to still clamor to aspiring artists and pull them up, you know what I mean? And that is very important to the business,
Yes.
to have people who have gone, you know, and you're standing on their shoulders now as an aspiring artist, going forward, and you can have somebody like him giving you support. So
Yes.
it's a great thing. So you're in Jamaica now, right?
Yes.
How long are you gonna be here for?
I'm here until Sunday. I'm shooting a music video for a new song called Turn Up. Alright?
Tell us a little bit about this song.
Well, that song.
What's the background on Tunnel?
Yeah, you see, when you get a chance to travel,
Mhm.
like I went to Kenya earlier
Mm-hmm.
this year, and when I went there, I was in an international airport on the way.
Yeah.
And Big Stone, God created some beautiful women. I'm a married man, but
I'm not open. This is just an artist talking. So I didn't start it to the
Yes.
sister up. Right?
Yes.
It's just from an artist perspective,
Yeah,
all right?
But I see so many different human beings, men, women from
Yeah.
all different cultures, all different walk of life.
Yes.
And we're all beautiful, man.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? We don't know what going on with some of it, but
Yeah.
for me, I took that and write a song called
Okay.
Turn Up.
Okay.
And it says, took a trip around the world, trying to find that perfect girl. I can see how we get confused. So many beautiful women to choose. Start my trip in JA, somewhere down in Montego Bay. The girl them turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up. The girl them turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up. Jamaica, you turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up. The girl them turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up. Hey, so.
Whoop you turn up, turn up, turn up. You have to say that, you know. Whoop you turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up.
Yeah, man. Yes.
Wow,
You
that's-
already find my queen already.
How
So
you
we're
mean,
good.
man? You know, you're good.
But we have to show manners and respect and, you know, admire the beauty.
Most
of it.
definitely. The music, as you know, has taken different terms
Right.
in Jamaica, and some is for the good. You know, I want to big up people who are doing trap music now and doing other music, Afro beats and so
Right,
on.
right.
But in terms of the negativity of the music, we see the crime and violence that
Right.
some of the music, and I can be a testament because I know as a record producer, music does play a role in the subliminal mind of our children.
Right.
Look at Abidjan Revelation. I heard that song 20 something years ago. I can practically do it line per line.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of children can sing that song line per line.
Right.
What are your thoughts now on some of the songs that is not so right? And I'm not trying to hit on a particular artist, ladies and gentlemen, but I just want to hear your perspective in terms of the kind of lyrical contents that's coming
Right. See, for me, Big Stone, me not listen to those type of music. You know what I'm saying? So me can't even really give an opinion because I want to find out really positive music.
out. Okay.
If it's not some lovers thing, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Me not really dig too deep in it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Once me start hear certain negative lyrics,
Yeah, you just click it out.
me not,
Tune out.
no, you know, do that stuff for me.
Tune out.
You know what I'm saying?
Tune
But
out.
me understand everybody I try make a living. You know what I mean? Everybody
True.
try to do them thing.
True.
You know what I mean? One thing I'm gonna say, in America, there's
Yeah.
always a clean version, and then there's an advisory version.
Right.
Probably that could be an approach they could use,
Mhm.
so we don't have to go so deep in the.
Yeah, but guess what?
Mm,
Remember, they just recently came up with some plans for hate speech and so on. And that is going to put a damper, not just on you and what you say, if that becomes law,
Right.
but also it will affect the music.
Right.
So what I'm saying is that, remember, these children have access to smartphone.
Right.
It's not back in the days when we can say, all right, the radio station, we can ban that, or we're not going to play that, or boy, you can't bring that in. 'Cause right now, you can't even beep out a tune and carry to the radio station no more. No, it has to be clean all the way through.
Right.
So I'm saying, with access to the internet, the advisory thing that was put on it for the clean version, it still doesn't make much sense because the other version done the
Going up on the street already.
Yeah.
yeah.
And you hear them in the bus and them thing there,
Right,
you know?
right.
So we can only say from our perspective that, you know, we implore and we ask our young entertainers to write good music. Like I call Abidjan write something for almost 24, 25 years ago, and it still stands the test of time.
Right.
Kinglock write something and it will stand the test of time in the years to come.
Right. So that's how I can combat things like that. Abidjan can combat things like that. It's putting out good music.
Great.
Because it's like a breath of fresh air when you hear something different.
Great. Places that you want to go
Oh man,
and
I
take
wanna,
your music. I know you want to go all over.
I want to go around the world.
You want to go around the world?
Yeah, I mean, there's, you know, I've stopped in like Europe and stuff like that, but I would love to go to places like that. And
You been to Africa yet?
I've been to Africa. I've been to
Which part?
I've been to Kenya.
Why you go to Kenya? I mean, I reach you yet,
Yeah,
brethren.
we'll meet off in Kenya next time.
Yeah, man, Africa and Abidjan. You know, you go about in Africa and I
Yeah.
point the finger upon you in
Yeah,
Abidjan.
yeah.
Carry me, brethren. Even
Yeah.
as I fly on the wall,
Yeah.
I want to be there with Kinglock and
You know what I
Abidjan.
mean? It's a plan.
What was it like when you touched down in the motherland? Because you know we was taken forcefully
Right.
over 400 years ago.
Right. You know what's interesting?
Mm-hmm.
We're all human beings. We just speak a little bit different, but we're all the same people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Beautiful culture, people well mannered. You know what I mean? It's interesting because me and my wife went to the Bahamas one time, and a little young lady came on the bus and she said, "Good morning," and it was shocking to me because I haven't heard that in years.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But Kenya was beautiful. I went to go see some lion and tiger and catch my friend at the same time. You know what I mean? But it was a beautiful experience. I would love to go back there again.
What the music that you're actually putting out? Ladies and gentlemen, here we are speaking to a brother, and I felt like I know this brother for a long time. This brother is one of the most inspirational, informative brother, aspiring artists. And you know, I've been there with Turbulence and Nesbeth and Warrior King. I had the opportunity to interview Sean Paul. And Sean Paul was only 28 years old. And now Sean Paul is a platinum selling artist. I've interviewed Ken Booth, I've interviewed Eka Mouse, I've interviewed the top of the top. God has blessed me to sit down with great talent. And today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm also blessed through Abidjan to be sitting with Kinglock. Kinglock, now that you've been on a journey, what can we expect from you now, futuristically? I know you have this big ton-up coming out and so on.
It's
What else
already
is
out.
there? Are you working on an album now?
I'm not really working on an album. I'm putting out singles. You know, it's what feels good at that time. You know what I mean? Some say, "Yo, drop that one in." You know what I mean? So
Okay.
you know, so eventually that would all come together and become an album.
Okay, great. Who you really want to shout out and pay a lot of respect to for helping you thus far on this journey?
On this journey, my wife, of course,
Oh,
Hope Kinglock. Yes. I mean, my sister-in-law, Lisa Jones, she's always supportive. You know, my family, my uncles and stuff like that, the Enriquez family, you know what I mean, they're always there to support me and, big up my song, you know what I mean? We in the basement, I play some domino, they must spin the song then.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Those are the people that really
Be supportive
support.
of you and so
Yes,
on.
yes.
Where can you be located on social media?
On Instagram, I'm at therealkinglock.com.
Okay.
I am
How you spell that Kinglock?
Kinglock.
Okay.
Kinglock, yes.
Okay.
I'm on Facebook, Kinglock Music.
Okay.
Twitter, Kinglock Music.
Okay.
Everything Kinglock Music.
YouTube Kinglock Music.
YouTube Kinglock Music.
Okay.
All right. So you know that's where I can be found at.
Great. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure for me to sit back again, like I told you, and have a conversation, have a chat. Because I really don't call it an interview. I just call it a chat with someone that I know and I can vouch for his career, just with his humility, his style, his class, and so on. I know he's going to get somewhere. I know he's going to be a name to reckon with. And I'm so happy that Abidjan bought into Big Stone Television so we can show off. So we show off about me get Sean Paul interview, we get Nesbitt interview and Turbulence and so
Yes,
on.
sir.
We can show off on a Kinglock. Look out for him. He's an artist that is coming with great music, great attitude, humility, great voice, and just all around a great, nice, all around person. What would you want to say now for Jamaica, the land of your birth, coming on to Christmas? And you know, there's a number of state of emergency in Jamaica. What are your thoughts about crime and what is happening?
Crime is never a good thing. You know what I mean? Create uncertainty for the future for so many people. You know, I wish peace and love for the whole entire holiday season, not just for Christmas,
Yes.
but blessings for 2024 for every human being, not just here in Jamaica, but around the world. We already have enough natural disasters, so many other things that can go wrong, accidents, you know what I mean? So stop the violence.
Simple as that.
Simple
Stop
as that.
the
Stop the
violence.
violence.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Gareth Kinglock, an artist to watch, observe, support. Go on all major digital platforms and support his music. You know, make him feel special when he has his concerts all over the world. And of course, I'm not gonna leave out my friend, Abidjan. Go on all social media, you know what I mean, and support Abidjan, because Abidjan also, along with Kinglock, a great, great, great human being. It is an honor for me to take time out and to sit back with Kinglock and just to quiz him a little bit on his phenomenal journey. So Kinglock,
Brothers and
Big
respect.
Stone endorse you, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you
I
very much.
wish you all the best in
Thank
your
you.
endeavors, and I hope everything that you touch turn to,
Blessings.
turn to,
Success.
turn to, not gold enough, platinum.
Platinum.
We think of gold, you're
Yeah.
say platinum we are talking about. So
Yes.
can leave, you know, give me a tune, man, to go to it.
All right. If you got love in your heart, you got to pass it on. Rastaman, I tell them, pass it on. You got to pass it on. Hey, if you got love in your heart, you got to pass it on. Preacher man, I tell them, pass it on. You got to pass it on. Hey, my brothers, here I come with a message just for you. Don't matter where you're from, we all need love too. So just reach out your hand and spread love to your brother, man. And don't feel no way, yeah, cause everything will be okay. Cause if you got love in your heart, you got to pass it on. Rastaman, I tell them, pass it on. You got to pass it on. Peace and love.
Pass it on, you know, youth. Don't do nothing stupid. Be like a Kinglock and pass love on. Pass on your talent. Put destruction and death aside and pass on pure love. Kinglock to the world.
Thank you.
It's a Big Stone Television endorsement.
Hi, this is Abidjan, the Rootsman, and I'm endorsing Kinglock. Yeah, you know?
Turn up!